And for those of you that think that these terms are just new age mumbo jumbo for mixed up kids that are subject to some social contagion, that no one is born gay or trans, or that maybe they exist, but they can be changed through therapy, or that they can reject their nature and submit to God's will, or that God even condemns homosexuality and that you should love the sinner, hate the sin, this episode is for you. This episode is also for queer folks that have struggled with their Christian upbringing. More on that in a second. Because the main cultural struggle for queer folks in this country right now seems to be inextricably linked to Christianity, and especially because I'm starting to re-engage with the Christian tradition I was raised in, I'm going to be making the following case that specifically according to Christian values, 1, it is not a sin to be gay or trans, and 2, it is a sin to marginalize queer folks because they're queer. Now, when I say simply Christian values, I'm intentionally generalizing it as much as possible in order to dismiss doctrines, dogma, apologetics, or cultural bias that have been built up since the biblical tradition was established. If you disagree with me on any of this, please first consider the possibility that you might be indoctrinated or grew up in Catholic or Orthodox or evangelical precepts that have formed since the Bible that don't necessarily reflect what we've since learned about biblical teaching. If you're denying my thesis based on your own biblical interpretation, I'm listening. But if it's based on dogma or some church or apologist teaching from 100 or so years ago, which makes no sense outside of your own denominational speak, kindly go kick rocks.